Well, good morning, welcome back to Clifton-on-Trent. I wasn't here that long ago, it was only a couple of months. I filmed the series walking over Fleborough, did 3 videos. Me and Adam from Clowniff Local History Society. We started at Fleborough, finished here, the old Clifton-on-Trent station. I said on that video, we'll be back. And I've got Jim with me today.
Morning all.
Morning Jim. And we're going to be walking today the rest of the line from here as far as Pyewipe Junction, just on the outskirts of Lincoln. Now, we did Clifton-on-Trent station last time. It's a lot less vegetation. I always say this. I mean, it's quite obvious. We're now in, well, a week before Christmas. And it was September when we came. But there's the old station, just on the left-hand side, on the left platform. We're going that way. And here's the sign that was at the end of that Lincoln bound station platform. We are coming at an extremely wet time, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Jim, I think it's going to be a case of just getting through. Looks a bit dirty.
So essentially this is the start of our journey today, because obviously you finished there.
Oh yeah, I walked as far. Yeah, we walked as far as this bridge, didn't we? Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Didn't realise I'd come this far up past the station.
Yeah.
Tensioner and a telegraph pole, and another tensioner just behind it. Look. So this was the Lancashire, Derbyshire and East Coast Railway when it was originally built. Is it 18? Oh, I need to start writing these dates down, Jim, and fetching. 1890 something, can't remember the exact date.
It was late 18.
Yeah, 9. I was going to say 1897, I don't know if that's stuck in my mind for some reason. And just, you might know, if you're watching this video, you might probably know a bit of the history of the Lancashire, Derbyshire, East Coast Railway. And the name there, Lancashire, we're in Nottinghamshire at the moment. We're heading into Lincolnshire. Derbyshire and East Coast doesn't go anywhere near Lancashire. The closest it gets to Lancashire is Chesterfield. It doesn't really go anywhere near the East Coast. Closest it gets to the East Coast is where we're going today, just on the outskirts of Lincoln. When this railway was conceived, obviously, as the name suggests, it had a lot grander ideas, getting out to the East Coast at Sutton and across on the west in Lancashire to Warrington. But they only built this little middle bit, well, I say little, Chesterfield to Lincoln basically, isn't it? And then obviously the Bayton branch that we know, Clown, and that is on. And I suppose its staple diet was the collieries that were scattered all along this route. And although it never really lived up to its initial expectation, it did serve quite well the collieries and surrounding infrastructure for a number of years. Blue brick, which was seems to be the building of choice when this line was being constructed. I think they're telegraph, aren't they? They're telegraph brackets.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Some more down here, look.
See those up there? Oh wow! I walked past them.
Yeah.
Look at these here. I don't know if you can see those.
Oh yeah.
Those up there, look. Quick shout out for this week's new channel members. Thanks to Richard Harris and Robert. Appreciate the support, guys. And while we are discussing the history of this line compared to a lot of the other LD&ECR branches I've covered in the past, survived quite late on. 1980 this closed because it was still serving quite a lot of coal traffic for High Marnham power station, which is just the other side of where we started. And it only closed in 1980 because there was a derailment somewhere between Clifton and wherever. It only closed because there was that derailment. And at the time, with railways being rationalised, etc., it was deemed that it wasn't economically viable to do the repairs and reopen it.
Well, it's like the East Lincolnshire loop line. that closed because there was a derailment south of Legburn Road, just south of Louth, and they ended up closing the whole line because of that derailment.
Yeah.
You know, they just took the opportunity to close it.
That's it. They don't. Yeah, they were looking for that opportunity.
That was 1970.
That was the trend of the time, wasn't it? To be closing railways. Yeah. Give them an excuse.
Yeah.
Strategically placed concrete basis for something. Yeah. Yeah, that one's got a screw or something sticking out of that. It's got an hole in or something.
Yeah. This might be a signal.
Moves under in it, it kind of opens out on this side into a plateau here. Not seeing anything on the maps in this location though, Jim. Here we have a site of an old railway crossing. Look at the size of these gates, almost as big as them ones on the Little Eaton line that me and Phil saw that day. You say these aren't the original gates? They don't look new. Little foot crossing there. Same at that side. You say this is a crossing keeper's cottage?
Obviously taking the middle bit out to strengthen it.
Yeah, that's that blue brick. Yeah. Retaining wall on the side there, isn't there? Isn't it? So it's a skew angle as well, isn't it? Yeah. So I wonder if it was always a girder. That's good condition, isn't it, on the top, before they've obviously strengthened it up. Fresh one blowing through there. Same this side, look.
Yeah.
Retaining wall.
Big old bridge, isn't it?
It is. A little culvert, a lot of drains. It's obviously that type of area, isn't it? Flatland. A lot of drain dikes, whatever they call them, crisscrossing the railway at various points. Another one of those bridges that's, I call it infilled. Why did they do this, Jim? I think it was
to do with the Sustrans that own this track bed now.
Yeah.
It's a long distance cycleway. I think they had it all.
But you don't see this on this scale on other lines, do you? Well, yeah, with the farm traffic and heavy goods.
Yeah.
You can see why it might need strengthening, but.
This is your sidings here.
Okay, on the left hand side.
Yeah.
Where did the lines go off then for these?
Down.
So the access was from the other end into it.
Down. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, the sidings are there. That's where it is on the map.
Platform?
Goods.
Like a loading platform.
Yeah, loading platform. Yeah.
Or a cattle dock or something.
Yeah.
So we're in the area of the sidings. Right.
This is called
here.
Thorny siding.
Thorny sidings. So in geographical terms, Jim, we're just on the, I suppose we're not far off Doddington.
No.
Are we?
No.
In that direction.
About 20 minutes walk from Doddington.
Ah, there is indeed a little building. Let's have a peek inside. Not a lot to see. The old rails. Look, see the old rails as the roof beams. Oh, the light's gone off. Apologies. So it's right. Just this context. This hut. We're in those sidings, obviously. The line's just there. Look, the path that we're walking down. There's not been too much line side infrastructure here. Oh wow, what are these? I thought these were sleepers. They're not. This is a.
I know they're old
I think it's a signal.
Yeah.
I think it's a signal.
Look. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We could do with getting a little bit of foliage off of these, but look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that. Can you see there's a bolt on there?
Yeah.
Oh, but look at this beauty. Just having a quick nosy. Just a little platform, little loading platform, Jim.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Just poke the camera in a second. Isn't that great? It's great that things like that are left, isn't it?
Yeah.
And still in view.
Yeah.
Could easily have been knocked down or, you know, turned into something else.
Still see it.
Yeah. Well, that tree's having a good bite at it, isn't it?
Yeah, he's having a lot.
It's taken that window at this side. Are these the platforms? These mounds?
Yeah.
Either side?
Yeah.
Are the platforms still underneath here?
Yeah, I think they are.
It's a shame you can't see. It's so thick, isn't it? Look.
I know.
You can see in, but
Yeah.
all you can see is more brambles. Oh, what a shame.
I know. But they are the platforms. They are definitely there, but they're just covered in stuff.
And we've got the sign. As we've seen at the other stations, we've seen since Fleborough and Clifton-on-Trent. The Doddington and Harby station sign. So is that the station house then?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
There. Right.
That's the best photo I've had of the station house ever.
It's quite clear in the trees today. I can imagine if some of you are not seeing that house.
See it at all, no.
Same design. I mean, Clown Station House, featured many times. Same design, isn't it? All up this line.
Yeah.
Another one of those bridges. Well, more than a couple, isn't there? A dozen railway sleepers repurposed into it. Oh, I thought it was a seat. Is it a seat? That's a seat,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It is. Seat made of sleepers.
We've got a post here.
Boundary of Lincolnshire and Nottinghamshire.
Lincolnshire 0, Nottinghamshire 0.
Yep, that's it. This is viaudct.
So we've got some sidings here just by this bridge. Jim's going to look at some more if he's going to the toilet, but we'll follow him anyway. Oh, it's a platform. Is that a platform edge?
Yeah.
Right, so where were the sidings then?
Here.
So were they sidings going along this platform edge?
Yeah.
Doddington sidings. So the top of the platform edge, look, is old planks of wood, possibly sleepers, I'm not sure. There you can see a bolt there. It's come exposed with the rotten. Oop, getting fast and everything. And you can see the end here, look. You can see the ramp going down at the end of the platform. It's a fair old distance on this platform. What are you seeing, Jim?
I'm saying rubble of some description.
Ah, something's been dismantled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it out. It might be
Like a building or something.
Yeah.
It's a lot of reinforced concrete, isn't it? Welcome to another episode of Railway Walks You Can Do with an Umbrella. It's deteriorated a bit, hasn't it? We've been walking through light drizzle.
Yeah, it's got worse.
On and off, and it's now in a state where you actually feel yourself getting wet. Might have to ring my bobble hat out in a minute. Yeah, it's an interesting structure, isn't it, this? Yeah. Look at that, it's like a cantilever, or, no, overhang on there, look. Strange dimensions. Got some telegraph fittings as well. You see them there? Get a bit closer on these. No insulators. It's like a swamp down there. I don't think you're getting maybe the wrong season. Can you see the arch there? That is a big, decent sized bridge, that, isn't it? Oh, I thought we could have a walk on. That's a shame. Right, back on the track bed. Did forget to say we've not been walking on the track bed for about half a mile since that, just before the arch bridge that we couldn't get to for the floodwater. But yeah, now we're back underneath this bridge, up towards Skellingthorpe Station. Yeah, coming up soon.
That's Jerusalem Road in Skellingthorpe, so we're literally in Skellingthorpe now. This is the Wednesday, so that's a week. Next Monday's Christmas Day.
Oh dear, but this won't be going out till January, so just ignore any talk of Christmas. I'm just glad he didn't turn up in a Santa hat.
I thought about it.
It's a lot of work trying to blur your face out and come in a Santa hat.
Yeah.
You know, this wasn't the first station in Skellingthorpe, was it? There was originally a station out on the other line, you know, the current line between Lincoln and Gainsborough. Oh, right. Well, that closed, I can't remember the dates now. It closed a long time before this arrived in 1897. So this is the station site, Skellingthorpe Station. The station was on the left hand side of what the track is here, wasn't it? So there's nothing left of the station.
This is actually the platform, see, we're on now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the track bed there.
Right, oh, so it was right, so right, yeah. Understand.
When we get down here, you'll see when it lines up with the rest of it, go up towards Pyewipe.
Let's go on the road.
Yeah, you see it lines up and you go straight across.
So Skellingthorpe Station, not a lot to see, as you can see.
Look through there, these are station houses, look.
Oh yeah.
On your right you've got the station master's house. On that it's railway cottages, but yeah.
That's looking back from where we've come. There is there is something interesting down here. We'll just take you and show you. In fact, just look at this sign here. Site of Skellingthorpe Railway Station. And another one that was a better view of it, look. Site of Skellingthorpe Railway Station. Obviously these are modern buildings. It should take a genius to work that out. Was there, like, I'm assuming there were sidings and goods things at the back here? Was there? I mean, there must have been, yeah. The way hut answers that question for me, but yeah, it's a nice little setting, isn't it? At least you know, they're nodding to the original use of the site with all the signs. Another two signs down there. Nice little
heritage room.
RAF obviously important in the area. So Skellingthorpe Heritage Room, it is still used, which is nice. It's not just abandoned or anything. Still a building, isn't it? Let's have a walk all the way around, shall we? So it's a little Skellingthorpe sign. It's got a steam engine, a couple of coal wagons on there as well, hasn't it? So we're going to cross the road here, and what was originally a level crossing, and I think photographs are seen as a signal box as well. Let's get over this road. Another interesting piece of trivia is this was the only station on the line in Lincolnshire, because the Lincoln station, where this line I suppose goes now, or went, wasn't an LD&ECR station. Was it Great Northern? It was a Great Northern station. It is, it's very straight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello? Base of a signal. Look at that. I mean, you can see these, look at the sleeve.
Yeah.
What is that made of? It's a couple of snails made a home in there now. The sleeve that the wire would have come up. I should probably explain what we're doing now that we've passed Skellingthorpe, just behind us there. This line, the LD&ECR, Lancashire, Derbyshire, East Coast Railway, I suppose technically, as far as we're concerned, it ends when it joins up with what's now the existing Gainsborough-Lincoln line at a place called Pyewipe Junction. That's where this line met. So in terms of the Lancashire, Derbyshire, East Coast Railway, that's it, that's the end. We don't really care what happens in Lincoln on the story of this line, do we? That's as far as it gets. So we're just heading down there now. And another signal post. So that was a long straight slog from Skellingthorpe, wasn't it? Yeah. So Rich, A46. Yeah. This is it. This is the end of as far as we can get, unfortunately. So we're not far off now from where this would meet the main railway line. The trajectory of the line, if we look back, spin you around quickly, there we go, straight in that direction. It goes underneath the new trunk road.
And it leads to the right.
Yeah.
And we're going to go down here and have a look.
Okay. Pyewipe, let's just talk about Pyewipe for a moment. Pyewipe Junction, sidings, there was even an engine shed, turntable, etc. It doesn't look like you can get access over to the main parts around the junction. Looks like it's still railway land. It's bordering the main train line that's still heavily used. So we're not going to be trespassing. But there is some more stuff. There is something of interest, should I say, down near the site. Yeah.
There's a clump of trees on your right, just at the end of this fence. That's the alignment of the track. Right. And it curves around that way. You can see it curving?
Yeah, you can.
And it says this side of those trees.
That feels quite a sad end to the LD&ECR story. That is it. That is the east in the railway name, I suppose you could say, even though it's not East Coast. This is as far east as the LD&ECR made it as a line when it was built. It's not really much of a crescendo, is it? You know, a bit of like wow.
Underneath the bridge on the A46.
Thanks again to all my channel members, anyone who buys me a coffee or sends me a super thanks. The support really is appreciated. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. The weather's not been too bad in the end, so never mind. So yeah, as always, from me and Jim, signing off there. Take care, we'll see you soon.